Hi everybody, I'm back from a few weeks of hiatus because I've been busy with my school finals. So uni finals just ended a while ago and I had just 1 week to catch up on my work because there is just so much happening right now. I am very thankful for that, but I've been busy so I couldn't churn out any video. So if you're wondering why I'm going to be holding this mic, is because I'm going to test out the audio quality, as I realized all my previous videos, the audio quality is quite bad, especially when I record in the office because it's very echoey and spacious. So I'm going to try this mic and see if the sound quality is better for you guys. I made a video about how I started a creative agency in Singapore, and I thought it would be fun to share with you 5 ways on how I actually get the clients here. So a couple of you have DM'd me on Instagram to ask me how you can actually start looking for your first client as a freelancer or someone who is also looking to start a similar digital agency as me. And in this whole industry, I would rather be supportive than extremely competitive. So I'm sharing some of my personal tips that I use. It might not be the best because we are, after all, a boutique agency, so we don't take on a lot of government jobs, and usually we work with either startups, SMEs, freelancers, small businesses, and also sometimes larger corporations for their corporate website and branding. Let's get into the video. So the first thing you want to do to actually get some clients is to send out emails. So this is more of the cold way of doing things. What you need to do is create an Excel template where you can list down the company's name, the person who you're contacting, and then the description of what the company is about and what problems you think you can solve as an agency, as well as a brief message that you want to send to them. So it is encouraged that your message is something that is generic, that you can use across all the different clients that you identify, and it is also helpful if you filter your clients based on industry. So for us, if we are looking at website redesign and revamp and redevelopment for a client, so I'll be looking at different industries like wedding industry, e-commerce, and so on. So I will segment them in the Excel sheet and also then include all the contact information. So when I send out the emails manually, it's easier for me to find out who I'm talking to and to follow up with them. It's also very important to put in your past works in either a PDF format or link them to your website in the works page so they can actually view the past projects you've done before they decide to schedule a call with you. So lastly, in your email, it is extremely important to put a call to action, also known as CTA, which is to either book a free consultation with you to actually talk to you face to face, or a Zoom link for them to join a meeting with you. So tools like Calendly can be used to set up your appointment. If not, use your contacts page and give time slots for them to book through there, so it's easier for you to track and also project manage on your own. The second way to reach out to younger businesses like SMEs or e-commerce stores would be through Instagram DM. So this is something I use quite often. So I create a template message as I did for my email, just minus the different attachments like your passwords. So this Instagram DM way is a bit more tedious. You need to look at what the business is offering and really scan through their Instagram page, their website, all their social media channels to find a pain point that they might face. So for example, you go through a floral shop's website and you notice that their website is not exactly very mobile responsive. Some of their pages are buggy and it leads to the error 404 page, which is very unprofessional, especially if you're selling something online. So this happened to one of our clients. I noticed that their website could use a revamp and the timing was just right. They were also looking at doing up their website one more time because they are growing as a business and would like to invest in a good website. So I guess the stars and everything just aligned and we got them as a client through Instagram DM. So ever since then, I've been using Instagram DM to also reach out to small businesses who I think could use a bit of a boost in terms of their branding as well as social media presence. This is not related to getting a client, but it is very useful for replying people who are interested in your business. So you can use Instagram's quick reply function to automate your messages, so you don't have to always type out the same thing if someone asks for your price or for what services you offer. So I'm going to show you an example here on how we usually do it. all I do is type in the word that I want for quotations, and then it will automatically show up when someone asks about our price. And at one point in time, we were running bootcamps, so we were having a lot of inquiries about bootcamps. So if you type in the word bootcamps, it will also be able to automatically reply your customer. The third thing that is going to be super useful for your business is actually utilizing Google My Business. So if you haven't already, do set up your Google My Business page. This is where you can see your agency name, your address, your contact number, your logo, and your image. So Google My Business will make your company more searchable as well as relevant in terms of Google's search engine. I'll just zoom into the important points that you need to have for Google My Business. To optimize your page on Google My Business, you need to put in all the relevant details that Google requires you to, because if you are a local business, putting in a Singapore address will make you more relevant in terms of Google's search engine when someone searches your keywords of your business, because you are located in Singapore, and if someone in Singapore searches you, you're filtered by location as being a relevant point. Next, I also encourage you to ask your clients to leave Google reviews so that it works as a form of social proof, as well as something that makes them feel like your business is credible and trustworthy for them to want to reach out to you or even engage your service. Lastly, Google statistics says that you receive 42% more requests for, directions or even about your services, and 35% more clicks to your website if you put in the effort and include some images of your office, your space, your team, as well as your logo, because it makes you seem like you are a legitimate company and less sus. Alright, so now we're on the fourth way to get more clients. So this boils down to your website SEO. So your website SEO is very important. Make sure you settle your meta descriptions. If you're not sure what a meta description is, this is what it is. So it is basically a summary of your different website pages with meta tags and keywords that you want to use for your business. So for example, if I am a digital agency, I will want to repeat that in my meta description across as many pages as I can, including my digital agency name Krei. So on top of that, it is very important to work on SEO copywriting. So SEO copywriting and meta tag description and all that are very different. So for SEO copywriting, you need to include that in your copy in the website. So this is not the same thing as the meta description, but if you use more keywords in your copy for your website, it would actually work in favor in terms of your searchability on Google. So the last thing that I would encourage you to do is, if you have some budget as a small agency, set some out to do paid media. By paid media, I mean Facebook ads or Instagram ads as well as Google ads. So personally, I've used Facebook ads for my business before. So I did a videography promotion package for real estate agents for one of our ads. Alongside that, we also did, bootcamp sign up ads. So this would bring new people to our website to find out more about our agency and our services. And currently I'm doing this thing called lead ads to generate leads for me to call and pitch to them our packages for them to sign up with us. So these are just things you can use, and if you want a more detailed tutorial on how to do paid media advertising when our bootcamp slots open, I'll let you guys know. So invest in some paid media, so whether it's on Facebook, Instagram or Google, they are bound to give you some sort of results if you run it correctly. I would encourage you to start off with, web traffic ads for your business if you just want people to view your website page more often. An extra tip would be to build your relationship with your client and really produce satisfactory work of quality for them, because in the end they will be the ones who actually refer you to other people, and that's where you get your referrals as well as word of mouth settled for your business. So I also asked you guys on Instagram what you really want to know about starting an agency and how to get clients, and a lot of you asked about pricing. So how to determine your pricing model. So for us, we use both project-based pricing, which is a flat fee for any project that you want to do. For website, we have a flat fee. For social media, we have a flat fee depending on your project requirements. A second one would be your blended rate. So a blended rate is your hourly rate for your employees and how much time you would think this project requires, and you do an estimate from there in accordance to your project rate. And in the end, you have a very nice rate that is fair for both your agency and your client. Another question that I got is how to make Krei stand out from the rest of the agencies. So it is a super competitive landscape, and we differentiate ourselves by creating social media content that markets to the younger audience, so next time when they want to start a small business, they know that we are here to support them. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any other video suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!